Welcome to your daily focus for September the 13th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Let's see what the energy is going to be for today. We've got the cards here. And for our first card, we have the King of Wands. Oh, this kind of reminds me of a Sag energy, and we have Saturn in Sag. So, King of Wands is it's the philosopher, it's the dreamer, it's the adventurer. We're in good spirits. We want to learn. We want to, and it's for the betterment of all. It's not just about the king himself. It's about everything. It's about his entire kingdom, every person. So that's the people in your world, the people that are closest to you. And, you know, we're sitting here on the throne thinking how we're going to go forward. Do we need to learn something? Do we need to educate ourselves in some way? Do we need to expand our knowledge in a certain area of our life? Nine of Pentacles. Look at this beautiful card. Nine of Pentacles. We walk through that portal. Look at those flowers. If money really did grow on trees, huh? Look at those flowers. That shows a great and bountiful harvest. That shows that the work you've done is going to lead to new paths, new doorways opening for you. So if you've done the work, expect today to understand how you move forward, how you take that next step, who you need to talk to, what action you need to take, what you need to learn, where you need to expand your knowledge. And the Magician is in the third place. And this is, you know, I love the Magician card. The Magician card is so amazing because the Magician card is, what do you want? It will be granted. Your wish will be granted. So you have to think long and hard about what you are actually wishing for. And if you leave out details, if you don't get specific, if you don't give it the energy and the time, you could get your wish granted and not like how it comes to you. If you say, I want more money, and you walk out on the sidewalk and you find a coin, your wish has been granted. You have more money than you did 5 seconds ago. Wasn't what you were expecting or what you were hoping for, but that's all you said, and then you went upon your merry way. Now, with these cards all together, we look at the King of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles and the Magician, and the Magician is at the end. So the Magician, we don't approach the Magician until we are sure, until we have looked towards where we need to educate ourselves, where we need to expand our knowledge, where we need to have those conversations, where we need to participate. My computer just said a restart is required. So maybe a restart is required for you in some way. And in order to have that restart in your life, that new beginning in your life, because remember, we are coming up on a new moon. This is all about putting, you know, completion, endings, although we don't have a lot of that. The Nine of Pentacles tells us that we've done a wonderful job up till now. The King of Wands is asking us to look at our entire kingdom and how we want the energy to come in and how we want to use our energy to manifest the things we want, desire, the goals that we're setting for ourselves, and what it really takes. Because Saturn is sitting in Sag, okay? And Saturn is the rules. You can't have this without doing that. You can't take the shortcut. So if it sounds too good to be true, Chances are today it is too good to be true. But what could you actually do in order to accomplish that same goal, that same outcome? Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe you want to ask somebody out. Maybe it's a job or a career. Maybe it's just a new hobby in order to reward yourself. Maybe it's becoming more spiritual. Maybe it's joining a meditation class or learning tarot or astrology, palmistry. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you're a caregiver. And what do you need in your toolbox to be successful in the endeavor that you are trying to step into? Nine of Pentacles says that look at the fire energy here too. That isn't, a Sagittarius kind of energy here. Okay, and we're thinking expansive. We're looking at the big picture. We're not looking at the details with this card as much. And I mean, the sun is in Virgo, so we should be looking at the details. And yet this card says we're not looking at the details, or we know the details that need to go into it. And we're trying to figure out how to bring it all together. But the Nine of Pentacles in the middle says it should be a good, positive feeling day for us. That we can see where we have grown. We can see where maybe we have learned, where we have expanded our thoughts, our knowledge, our understanding of somebody or something in order to go forward, in order to lean upon our wisdom in order to succeed going forward. Now the Magician comes in and says, what do you want? What's your wish? After you've contemplated all these things, what is your wish? What is your desire? And so at this point, you understand the determination you have to put behind it. You understand the sacrifice you may have to go through in order to have. In order to create new in your life, you have to close chapters. You have to put completions, endings on things. Maybe you just need to work on loving yourself more so you understand how much you truly deserve. So that when you ask the Magician, you're actually asking for something that's not less than what you do deserve. So that brings us back to the King of Wands. Grow that dream bigger. Look outside the box. Let's get the good tarot here for our affirmation. Page of Water. How often are we going to get the Page of Water? That is a strong energy right now. Wow, and I opened the book right up to it. Well, I think we've just been opening up the book to this. Open-heartedness, childlike innocence and curiosity, beginning of intimacy in relationships, playfulness, and cheerful optimism. I open my heart fully, allowing myself to feel the childlike wonder and innocence. All adventures lead me to where I need to go. Love awaits. Life is a delightful dance, and I am here to frolic and play. I am ready with a big smile and have on my dancing shoes. And this card has been coming up repeatedly for us, repeatedly. Open-heartedness. It's about not just you, and it's about everybody. It's about everybody in your kingdom. We talked about that with the King of Wands. I open my heart up fully, allowing myself to feel childlike wonder and innocence, to think outside the box, to understand the beauty that surrounds you, understand what you deserve, understand the beauty of you, understand your gifts and talents and abilities and how to use them in order to go forward, to obtain that goal, to obtain that desire, that want, that need. Cheerful optimism. Today is a day to be positive. Today is the day to do a couple of new moon affirmations a little early. And Page of Water is asking us to put on our dancing shoes, to frolic, to play, to laugh out loud, to sing at the top of our lungs, to get together with people that matter, to build something, invent something together, teamwork, partnerships. Let's see what our animals have to say. So I think as the evening comes, we are more aware of what that dream is. You know, we're getting a clearer picture of where we can go, of what we can do. Our passions, our dreams, our desires. They're starting to have some kind of structure within our thoughts. Or we can start to see the structure if we're open to the messages today. And give yourself some credit. I mean, with the Nine of Pentacles in the middle, understand just how wonderful you are. First of all, you're here. You're in the now. You've made it. Through chaos and sorrow and tears and restlessness and confusion and sadness and anger and jealousy, and you've made it to this point. It says that you are a strong individual. And understand that there's nobody else that can do something like you can do it. So dream that dream. Believe that you are deserving, that you are worthy. You have the horse for freedom. Freedom, transformation, free spirit, move, and courage. The secret of happiness is freedom, and the secret of freedom is courage. Horse has a powerful message to share with you in regards of your time of transformation and newfound freedom. Sometimes it's easier just to sit in your fuzzy PJs and hope that life will change, and yet you continue to allow yourself to be shackled away from your true spirit and your soul. However, Horse tells you that it's time to dream big. It may be time to make some changes within your current relationships, whether romantic or platonic. It could be that you feel stifled by your current career choice. Freedom doesn't mean that you have to give up your entire life, but instead, allow yourself to disconnect from the anchors tied around you. It takes courage. It takes courage sometimes to put endings in our life, completion, allow endings in our life and completions. To move past something, to move away from something. It takes courage, but the end result will be a positive one. Spend some time in nature, taking in the feeling of the wind in your hair. Breathe in nature's goodness and just be. Just a few minutes of solitude each day can allow your soul to reboot and clear itself from life's toxicities, freeing it in order to see the proper path. So what's weighing you down? What doesn't bring in value? I mean, this lesson has been ongoing now for, and it's more and more, but it seems to be going into the demanding of us to look and to understand what really truly brings in value in our life and what doesn't. What dissipates our energy? What things are we holding on to? And it might be that we need to simplify our lives. It might mean that we need to finally clean out that closet or that attic or that garage. Or maybe look inside of ourselves and look at some of the ways we have been thinking. And allow the paradigm shifts within our mind to happen. Or maybe in our outer world. Horse could also mean that it's time for you to move locations to the country. So freedom and transformation. 13 is a transformation number. We are in September the 13th. So transformations You know, everybody looks at the 13 and it's like, ugh, I hate the 13. Okay, but the 13 brings in, it takes away or breaks down things that really shouldn't be part of our lives anymore, that we need to move away from in order to start our new adventure, in order to step into our new path, in order to embrace the freedom that awaits you. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.